Hello, 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 it's Ruby Burrito, and welcome to today's video. We are going to be talking about the rarest weapon sets in Guild Wars 2 for the Path of Fire expansion. So, this is not going to include the Icebrood Saga weapons because the list already got incredibly long, and I thought it would kind of just bungle things down. So we're going to talk about the top 5 rarest of everything up to Icebrood Saga. So that includes the raids, that includes Living World Season 4, everything for Path of Fire era. So without further ado, let's dive into it. So the first one that we're going to go to, so we had to go all the way to 70 weapons in order to get to the 5th set because so many of these of the top 4 are very rare. So we're going to talk about the Astral weapons. So you're going to see it as the Marshal's Astral weapons. So Marshal's Astral Short Bow, Harbinger, and Cannon. And these are going to be crafted. These are part of the Living World Season 4. These are part of the first episode, which gives you Istan. And for example, the Astral Cannon, you're going to need an Orichalcum rifle barrel, ancient rifle stock, an inscription of the Spear Marshal, and 50 Kralkatite ingots. So let's take a look at what the Astral Cannon looks like in the wardrobe here. So weapon skins, two-handed, if I can find it, Astral Cannon. So we'll go, Astral Cannon is here. We'll do weapon only. This is what that weapon is going to look like. You got a cool glowing effect. You got some kind of pointy little aesthetics there. Cool ornate architect like build. So that's a cool looking weapon. That's the aesthetic of this set, and that's going to be set number 5. Set number 4, I think, looks a little bit better. Personally, I really like this set. Actually, before I move on, Astral Cannon, 17,544, less than 4% of the population for these two here, the Harbinger and the Cannon. Moving to the Funerary. Funerary Hammer is going to be the rarest of this set. 2.15%, 9,554 people have unlocked this. So this one is going to be a little bit different. We'll show you guys what that looks like in game. You can see what I mean by I think this looks pretty cool. We'll go weapon only. It's got that this really cool purple-ish glow. You got cobras on either side. This is a really cool hammer skin. If I had a little bit more time, I'd probably be working on building this. I have been getting, this is actually going to be something that you get from the Primeval Steward and the Tomb of Primeval Kings for 72 Elegy Mosaics, 5 gold, and 76 silver. So I might actually go pick this up soon. I don't know for certain how many of those I have, but I will be keeping an eye on those because I like these. This is a cool set. So you'll have links for all the ones that I'm showing down below in the description, and you'll be able to see how to purchase them or get them unlocked yourselves. You may notice that I've got some stuff hidden here. These numbers are no longer sequential because it's going to give away what the other sets are, and I kind of want to keep some of the suspense. So set 3 is going to be the Heroic Dragon's Blood set, the rarest of which will be item 21, Heroic Dragon's Blood Warhorn. 2,425 players have this unlocked, 0.54% of the population. This is going to be another one where you have to craft it. You have to use a Steel Stars inscription, Vision of Cod the Cheerful, Delgemar Steel Horn, and Delgemar Steel Warhorn, but also you need to complete the Vision of Cod the Cheerful, which requires you to craft the regular Dragon's Blood Warhorn first. So not only do you have to craft all the Dragon's Blood Warhorn, you have to go through the achievement and then purchase the recipe in order to build this. So no wonder it is a little bit rare. Here we have the Heroic Dragon's Blood. You can see there's a little bit of a visual effect here and here. Weapon only, you'll have a better look at what that looks like. And then also, I'm going to show you guys the regular Dragon's Blood as kind of like an honorable mention. So the Heroic, there we go. Looks a little similar, but much more ordinary. But the regular Dragon's Blood have been much more obtained. This is, again, a Living World Season 4. This was part of All or Nothing, which gives you access to Thunderhead Peaks. And so that's the set, or that's the content that you need to have in order to get this unlocked. All right, set number 2 is going to be the Stellar set, with the Stellar Shortbow being the second rarest skin from the Path of Fire era. Stellar Shortbow, 1,290 players, 0.29% of the population has this unlocked. This is going to be another one that's relatively difficult to do. You have to craft this one similar to the others, but you need to have the Astral Purification and Brandstone Research completed in order to purchase the recipe. And then you need a Spirit Wood Shortbow Stave, Elonian String, Nadage's Martial Inscription, and an Irradiated Vision Crystal. So this is not an easy one to get by any means. Let's take a look at what it looks like in game. It's going to be similar to the Astral one that we looked at earlier, but it's going to have a cool glowing effect here. This will be the Stellar set. If you're looking for them in here, you can look up Stellar, for example. There's the hammer. I've been trying to... This one rotates. Very nice. But yeah, that's how I've just been showing you guys these. That's what this one will look like. All right, I unhid everything so you can kind of see how interwoven these are, so you can see why I hid them to keep some of the suspense. The rarest skin from Path of Fire, not including Icebrood Saga, is going to be the Harpoon Gun of the Scion. 889 players only. 0.2% of the population has unlocked this weapon. Let's take a look at what it looks like in game. Harpoon Gun of the Scion, wielded. Got a cool glow. Got some Aurene colors in here. Prismatic light, Aurene colors, and kind of like a ribbon looking, or fire almost, going down the barrel of the gun. Yeah, this is the rarest of the Scion weapons. The reason that this one is going to be so rare is because you obtain it from a Gift of the Aurene, which is gathered from a Mistborn coffer, which is either a chance or apparently a guaranteed drop from the 1000th chest open. It's contained as a chance in a box of Eparch's prized possessions, Dragon Coffer, Nash Plague, Dragon Coffer, and Magnificent Convergence Extraction, and it's a possible reward upon completing Dragonstorm, and this is the rarest of all of the weapons that are in that set. So, that's going to be the rarest weapon. I do have one more thing that I want to note. I did have... I had some really big ambitions to get the Heroic Dragon's Blood weapon, so that didn't happen. I kept this in here as a link, but this is the number that I put in maybe a week ago when I started. Not even a week ago when I started working on this. 2,000 more people have signed up on Efficiency since then, which is awesome. To me, that just shows that either people are now learning more about Efficiency or more people are coming to the game and everything, so that's awesome. So if you don't have an account on Efficiency, I really highly suggest it. It's so good for farming, keeping track of your account, everything. I use it all the time. I'll have a link to Efficiency down in the description as well. And let me know what you think. Let me know if you guys have any of these. Obviously, I don't have any of these super rare ones. We can quick look at the ones that are the most common. Apparently, the Dragon's Blood Staff is more common than the Elonian or the Awakened weapons. 74.66% of people have the Dragon's Blood Staff. That's pretty crazy. I don't know that I've seen that high of a percentage in any of these videos yet. So, some cool stuff. We'll be doing more of these. I'll do a separate video for the Icebrood Saga at some point because, like I said, there's a lot of weapon sets from the Icebrood Saga, and it was going to just kind of make it difficult to do all at once. There's already I think it was like 170 or so weapons that I was already taking into account, so I didn't want to do all that much. So if you've been enjoying the content, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you're thinking down below in the comments, and we'll see you guys in the next one.